Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little trivial for me because I've never made BIRRIA tacos before. This is going to be my first session, so it's not going to hurt. Might as well give it a shot and see how it goes, right? I have a little experience in the kitchen, so it shouldn't hurt. So right here I have some beef chuck, alright, or chuck beef, however you want to say it. What I want to do here is cut them into block sizes and sprinkle some kosher salt on top. I want to get a nice sear on all ends. Get a nice crispy texture on the outside. And for the whole purpose, to trap in a lot of flavors, alright? So that's the main idea. And for the side ribs, I'm going to do the same thing as well too. But there's one thing about the side ribs, they do have a lot of fat on them, so I didn't realize there was that much because they were wrapped before I even bought them. So you're not able to see the inside of the bag. But you know what? That's fine. Definitely going to extract some of that fat, and it's going to remain within the broth and try to give it a little bit more flavors. So vegetable oil, you can use canola oil, it's probably better. And I'm just going to sear them all sides, get them all in there. It's looking nice. It shouldn't take long. Minute per side. I'll leave a little bit longer to get it nice and crispy. You see the browning right there? That's what you definitely want. You can make it browner, way browner than that, but I'm okay with this. Now the side ribs. This won't take long. Roughly like 1 minute per side, and that's it. Just take it out, lock in all the flavors, and definitely put this aside along with the beef chuck right here. Alright, so we got all the meat seared here. We got the nice crispy layer outside of the beef along with the side ribs. That's going to trap in a lot of flavors. What's next right here? This pan. This is important. You want to keep this. It's full of flavors and fat. So what I'm going to do is put onions, garlic, and Roma tomatoes, stir it up, transfer that into a pot along with the meat, and then the peppers go in. That's going to be the good part right there. Oof, can't wait. Can't wait for this. It tastes so good. Alright guys, roughly been an hour. I'm going to put all the peppers inside the blender. Try to get every single one and don't miss one. It's gonna be piping hot, so be careful. You don't want to be dripping this on yourself. And then from here on, I'm gonna take some of the broth from the pot and put it into the blender. Simple reasons to get it nice like a smoothie. Ninja blender, by the way. There we go. It's got 6 blades, so it performs really well. So I'm gonna put a little bit more water inside since I'm running out of broth in my pan. And just pour everything inside and mix it. And from here on, all you gotta do is just wait. This is a wait game. So I'm gonna wait roughly 1 hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. And just cover it again. And I'll come back. Alright, so it's been roughly 2 hours. And I'm gonna stop it at this. This is how it looks like. Ooh, man. Wow. That has a really good color. Looks really hot, sweet, smoky. Can't wait to try this. Alright, from here on, you definitely want to extract all the meat out of the pot and remove any bones. You want this broth just to be broth. I'm going to add a little bit more water since it's running a little bit low based on the 2-hour boil, even though it's at low simmer. And I'm trying to remove as much as I can. So the cheese, you definitely want to use this cheese, which is Oaxaca cheese. So I'm going to cut a little bit more onions, and I'm going to cut some cilantro as well too. This is going to go into broth, so this is where you're going to dip your tacos. It was actually very hard to peel these cheese with my hands, so I had to cut them. So what you want to do is get your corn tortilla, dip it in the broth, get it nice and wet, and from there on just transfer into a pan. Let it cook, then put the cheese on top. If you want to speed up the process of the cheese melting, you can use one of these torches. Not necessary, but it's an option. Put your meat inside along with a little bit more broth, and what you want to do once the cheese starts to melt, flip it over. So you want to get this nice crust right here. So I'm going to paste a little bit more broth just to give it a nice color. Flip it over and do the same thing. This is on high heat, by the way. You should be using medium, so I kind of went a little too excessive on that. But it looks beautiful. So here's your consommé. Add some onions, some parsley, and that's it. It's a little thick versus what I've seen from other videos, but I do like it thick, so I don't mind actually. It looks very beautiful, and I can't wait to eat this. All right, finally done after like 3-4 hours. Took a long time preparation, especially with filming. It looks really good. I definitely wanted to base some of that sauce on the outer taco right there, the tortilla, and give it that nice color. So I got the dipping sauce right there. I'm gonna be honest about this. If it doesn't taste good based on the way I made it, then I'm gonna be truthful about that. Wow, I was not expecting this. This has a lot of smokiness though. This is extra smoky. Not that hot. Cheese is really soft, tender. It's really milky and creamy. It's a really good piece of cheese. The beef itself with the side ribs, a lot of flavor. Tons of fat. I do get like a chipotle type of taste as well too. Just going for another dive. I have to say I did a pretty decent job. I would say so, yeah. Out of 10, I would definitely give this like, I mean, it could be better. It's my first time doing it. I definitely like it. Like 8.5 out of 10. All right, squeeze a little bit on there. All right, guys, if you guys like the video, don't forget to thumbs up, all right? I'm going to be doing this once in a while, not so often. Drop a comment down below, all right? So I'm going to finish this last one. You guys take care. Peace out. Much love.